Spacey Sims, and we are here with a little update video. So this is pertaining to the Otome visual novel games that we play. If you're not interested in those, then you don't have to watch this. But this is for those of you who do watch those. So um, earlier today, Nameless went up, and in that video, I asked if you wanted longer parts of those videos, and everyone, it was a resounding yes. So I just wanted to let you know that we will be doing that. However, I've already got a lot of the videos recorded and processed. So I thought about editing them together and just kind of like slapping them together, doing an edit, and just being like, so you guys knew that they were edited together to longer parts. I'm probably not going to do that. What I might do is put up 2 parts a day for a couple of days, for some of those until we get to the parts that I started recording tonight. So I am like almost 2 weeks ahead now. I was like, well, you're not going to see, and I put it in that video that I recorded earlier. I was like, well, you're not going to see this for a while. So I just, but most of you guys know that I record in advance and that's how it works. But I've now actually been thinking, because I was considering like, oh, I've already recorded a bunch of a bunch of Bad Apple Wars, and I was like, well, wait, I mean, I had started recording that before that part of Nameless went up, so of course I didn't record hour-long parts because if everyone was like, dear God, no, then we'd have like a ton of parts that were an hour. So I was thinking of originally like, okay, well, you know what, with Bad Apple Wars, maybe, obviously a couple by the time this goes. Well, no, actually, no, because the first part will post tomorrow. But and then we have uh a part of To the Edge of the Sky. But anyway, so I might actually upload. I was thinking of that. Like, well, I could upload 2 of those a day for a while, and then I was like, well, why don't I do that with Nameless? Like, why wasn't I even thinking about that? Like, why was I didn't even think about it for Nameless. I was like, well, you'll get to the part where it's an hour long, and I'll be like, well, I didn't post them, and I mean, this is how it works. I'm all over the place. I mean, because I ask you guys your opinions and then it doesn't happen for a few weeks. And then I was like, I wasn't going to do an update video because I don't think most people watch update videos and because mine are usually long and nobody cares. So I was just going to update in the video. I was like, well, maybe I'll go in and edit one of my Bad Apple Wars videos and go, oh, hey, just FYI, we're going to be posting 2 parts a day for the next couple of days. And then I'm like, and that's when I thought, why don't I put a couple parts of Nameless up until we get to the hour-long parts. So yeah. So that's probably what we're gonna do. So we'll be doing that until we catch up. But obviously I want to stay like a week ahead. And depending on what parts have gone up and what I have to finagle, there might be a day or so where there is only like a half-hour part before we get to the hour-long parts. So like with Bad Apple Wars, I might be able to finagle it. So, obviously part 1, when it goes up, there's only going to be a half hour. I might be able to put like part 2 and 3 up together and then 4 and 5. Because I've got like 13 parts. So there's going to be a few that are going to be just half-hour parts before we get into that 2 parts a day type of a thing. So I just wanted to get this recorded up. I'm not sure when I'm going to get it up. I probably won't get this processed and uploaded probably till Saturday or Sunday. So I mean, wait, it'll be a few days before that starts, but I kind of wanted to make sure I kind of recorded that, let you guys know that that's what we will be doing until such time as, we've caught up and we're at the hour-long part. So again, like I'm like part 14, I think, of Bad Apple Wars will be the first hour-long part because I haven't recorded that yet. But since I've already recorded ahead but then I'm also really far ahead where it's like, well, I could totally afford to put 2 videos up a day. It's not like, well, we gotta wait. But I also, again, I said it in Nameless and I want to say it in this for those of you watching. I know most of you guys are really great. You understand that this is not my full-time job. I have a full-time, extremely stressful job. This is what I do for fun. So I may not always have time to record hour-long parts. So if we do only have time where, hey, you know what, I just got to record a couple of shorter parts, I know a majority of you guys understand that. You know this. You'll respect that. I just want everybody else who might be new, who doesn't know this, who may not have already heard this, to respect that and just appreciate that this is my time. And as much as I love recording and doing this, I may not always have time to do hour-long parts. I love the fact that you guys want hour-long parts and you're totally cool with listening to me for like 3 hours a day, read 3 different visual novel games, because you're nuts and I love you for it. I mean, really, I seriously do. Because I don't think I could stand listening to me for 3 hours. But anyway, I'm sure my neighbors hate listening to me for the 3 hours. You know, I actually don't usually get 3 hours a day to record. But if I start to fall behind, because I like to be a week ahead at least, just for things that happen, anything that comes up, if I don't get to record or if I'm just not in the mood or whatever. So if I don't have time, we will be cutting back and we'll do half-hour parts until I, get caught up, and then we'll go longer. So I just want everyone to be aware that that could happen and just respect that, this is not my full-time job. I have a full-time job. I have a life. This is what I do for fun, and I enjoy doing this, but I don't want it to become a stressful situation where, crap, now I've got to rush and record and do stuff. Because that's kind of what happened before, and I kind of got burnt out, and then I just stopped recording for a while. And it was sad, because then I was like, I want to play games. Oh, but if I'm playing games, I want to record for you guys, but I don't feel like dealing with that. And I don't know. So I hit that burnout, and I don't want to do that. So again, we'll go to hour long. We'll kind of catch up and put up probably 2 parts a day for a little while, as long as I'm at least a week ahead. I am in a good spot that we could probably do that for a few days. So next week, you'll probably start seeing a couple of parts of Nameless go up and a couple of parts of Bad Apple Wars. Definitely Bad Apple Wars, because oh my God, I am having so much fun playing that game that I get to it and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like 2 weeks ahead. I've recorded. You guys haven't even seen any of it at this point. I mean, by the time this goes up, you'll have seen probably at least part 1. You haven't even, but seriously, I'm like, wow, I'm like 2 weeks ahead. It hasn't even gone up yet. I mean, wow. And I didn't start recording Bad Apple Wars. I recorded it maybe less than a week before the first part was supposed to go up. Because I was prepping for To the Edge of the Sky being done. And I was like, okay, let me get some stuff done. And that's why we did Captain Spirit. And I started doing Bad Apple Wars, and then To the Edge of the Sky came out. But as you will see, Sunday's part of To the Edge of the Sky is the end of chapter 2. So there was only 2 parts, which makes me sad. But at the same time, it's like, that means you get more Bad Apple Wars, which I'm really fucking loving that game. I really am. Also, on a note, you'll see when you see part 2 of Bad Apple Wars, whatever day that goes up, I'm sure it'll still go up Monday. I think it's supposed to be Monday. Anyway, the intro song was copyrighted, which again makes sense because I said this in the video. I literally just recorded that part because I'm trying to upload a bunch of videos right now, and it wouldn't go up because it's got the theme song, the intro song is copyrighted, which, it's the same way for any of the games that we play. They're always that way. But usually, with Future Blessings and Code Realize and all those games, it's usually just like, hey, you can't monetize this video. The person who owns the copyright's going to monetize it, and that's cool. And you're like, all right, fine, I get it. It's your song. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. I understand that. That's perfectly, I have no problem with that. This one in this case was like, no, you can't post this video. It was blocked. And I'm like, okay, what now? What? So I'm like, okay, YouTube, remove the song. Usually when I try to remove songs, because I've done it before, YouTube screws up my audio and just, messes everything up. And when they've done that, I've left the song in and just said, okay, we won't monetize the video. This one I can't even post. So I'm like, you're not going to see part 2. That's lovely. So I had to go in and edit, take the song out, take out everything that I was talking about during that period and go, so guys, I hope we didn't miss anything. So that video might be a little weird. Obviously I talked through where it was blank space and explained what happened, but just to give you a heads up, that's a little wonky and weird. You didn't miss too much because the real excitement in that is when we go through when I realize some of the voice actors in that game, which happened after the song ended. Thank God. Good for me. Taking a while for things to sink in as I'm staring at the voice actors' names, and then it's the song ends and I'm like, oh my God, guys. So look forward to that. I'm gonna try to get this up tomorrow or Saturday. I'm going to try to get this up Saturday. So hopefully today is Saturday by the time you see this, but who knows? All the videos will probably be up because I probably won't get it up till the middle of the afternoon or Sunday morning. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to try to do because I was just kind of thinking of it. It's kind of late, so this isn't coming up anytime early. But yeah, so that's the deal. Might do, but again, we're gonna have to finagle it because I don't have like a perfectly even amount of videos. So I'm gonna have to arrange and fix things, and it's gonna take me a little while just because I upload for like a week in advance, just so that I don't have to worry about like, oh crap, it's Wednesday and I didn't load your videos for today, or like, oh crap, I gotta load videos for so I try to bulk upload. So that's why you'll notice. I know people have noticed where they see a playlist and they go, hey, why are there like 10 videos we can't see? And it's like, because those aren't ready yet. They're scheduled videos. So I have to go through and finagle that list. And that's a lot to do because it's not by video. I don't do it by like, okay, I'll put out all my nameless videos and then all this. It's like by day. So now I have to go through and go, I'm moving this to this day and this to this day and try to make sure everything is organized and straight and things don't go up in the wrong order where like part 3 comes out before part 2 and then part 6 is out and then it's part 4 and like I don't, so bear with me while we do that. Sometime next week you will start seeing 2 episodes a day for Nameless and Bad Apple Wars. Maybe I'll try to start doing it like for Monday. Maybe I'll get it up for Sunday, but I definitely know Saturday will be normal. But we'll see how it works. It's going to also, like I said, it's going to be a matter of, I've got 13 videos for Bad Apple Wars, so I might have to have, part 1's going to be on its own, but 2 and 3 maybe can go on, or then 13 might be on its own, or I might do 2 on its own, and then, whatever. So you'll see at some point, there'll be 2 videos a day. Just bear with me while we kind of organize and fix everything like that. And then some point, probably the following week will be where we hit the hour-long parts. It's going to be kind of sad with Nameless, though, because, part, 20 goes up on the 20th and 21 goes up on the 21st. And we're going to mess that up by putting 2 parts a day. So it's okay. That would have gotten messed up as soon as we hit August. But I was like, damn, that was so cool. And now it's going to be ruined. I was like, I don't want to do that because I really like it. It helps me. And I'm like, oh, what part is this? 24? Oh, that goes up on the 24th. Cool. But, like I said, that's going to change as soon as we hit August. So it's all right. We got through most of the month with that. Anyway, so I will see you guys around. Look forward to that. Thank you for bearing with me while we get all those up and being patient while they go up. And then we will you'll see the hour-long parts that I actually start recording. Because, in my head. So I will see you guys around. Enjoy all of the Otome romancy games. And yeah, remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.